Cool. I'm just gonna build for a bit. That's pretty much it. Started working on a layout earlier today. Nice. All right. That sounds cool. Funk. I think some funk music's pretty good. I also think a lot of it sounds the same. I was really big into funk. I think sophomore year of high school. I was also when funk was really big, if I recall correctly. So I was like around a little over 3 years ago, I think. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, like sure. I'll see if these lyrics are a boom or a doom. Not gonna lie. No. This bar gets 5 big booms. Boom, boom, boom. Wonder what those guys are doing these days. Interesting. What type of level is this? It's gonna be an XXL demon. It's gonna be just. I think it's gonna just reach the 4 minute mark, because the song's 3 minutes 50 seconds, and the end screen's gonna be like 10 seconds before it fades out and beats the level. Yeah, I just started working on this today because I kind of felt like I really want to make a layout with the song. What difficulty? I'm thinking easy demon because it's gonna be pretty long. Um, I kind of just started making the gameplay so far, so I'm not sure if it'll actually end up being a demon at all, but that's usually the direction a lot of my levels go in terms of difficulty. So I'm assuming it's going to end up being some sort of demon. That's pretty much all I know so far. Cool. Yeah, I used to make a lot of music. Bit of a hobby of mine, but I haven't really picked up my guitar. I have a bunch of guitars like right behind me. I haven't really played any of them in like 3 months now. It's been a little while. I'm gonna turn on ignore damage so I can playtest this better. Probably put a start position down too. Um, you could. I don't know if it lets people put links in the chat. You can try. I'm not gonna pose it. I'll have some more like. I definitely. I know. I want to do like the ship with some green orbs. Like ship with green orb gameplay. I think those times can be fun, but I have some plans for later in the level, later part of the song. I really want to do that. But at the current moment, this ship gameplay is just a short little stretch here, and then it'll go back to Cube for a bit. The gameplay will get a bit more intricate. I think this level's going to be mostly at 1 to half speed. I think the final stretch will be 2 times speed. Like I said, I'm not completely sure yet. I'll just have to see where the level building process takes me here. Am I planning on making the ending really like difficult and borderline unfair? Probably not. I think it's gonna be a bit of a difficulty spike, but it's gonna be difficulty stretched across a big section. It will probably be the hardest part of the level, the very end. But I don't think I'm gonna pull a Jonathan GD on this one. I feel like I could. I think I could put something in the middle here. Not even in the middle. I could just put these. Oh, that was a huge lag spike. Working on some structuring here. Okay. I think that syncs up pretty well. Okay. I think I'll put down a start position now. Maybe like a green orb. I feel like that's too many orb clicks in a row. Feels a little bit gimmicky. Also, this click is inconsistent. Just a layout for now, but once I finish it, I have an explicitly specific, I have a specific way that it's going to be decorated. I have a whole theme in mind. Uh, I even have the ending. Hey, what's up, Bread? But at the current moment, I gotta finish the layout, so that's all it's gonna be for a little while. But once the layout's done, I will probably do some decorating streams for this one. How long is the stream? It's probably gonna go for another. Um, Probably gonna go for like another 45 minutes to an hour. What's the theme? That's a secret. Um, that's a secret, and I'm not just saying that because I don't know how to describe the theme. That's definitely not what's going on. It's a little abstract. I don't know how to describe the theme that much. It's like a. I don't know the word to use to describe what the theme is. Um, but once I start decorating it, maybe somebody will know. Will like have a word in mind. Oh my god, I was pressing the wrong keys there. What's up? Uh, yeah, I think Alvin is still banned. I don't think his 24-hour timeout has ended. I'm not gonna permanently ban somebody unless they like start doing some genuinely heinous stuff. Alvin was just being really annoying, so he'll have a little chance of redemption. But from here on out, like if he starts being that annoying again in stream, I'll probably time him out for at least an hour. It's like a soft ban, basically. Oh yeah, sure. I'd love to bring somebody else on for the project. I will have to give you a bit of a brief on specifically how the theme will look, which will take me little while to figure out the words for. But yeah, I'll bring you onto the project once the layout's done. Oh yeah. I forget what the it's, paying pills, nice clothes. No, I don't know. I kind of forget the lyrics right now, even though I was just listening to this song earlier, which is the whole reason why I'm building this now. Because I was listening to the song and I was like, you know what? Isn't this song usable in GD? Um, if possible, could you verify? You know what? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Um, Yeah, I will consider letting somebody else verify this one. It, it just kind of depends on how I'm feeling about the project. But I'm totally open to letting somebody else verify. The only reason why it would probably be a little difficult because I would also have to beat it. So you could verify, but I'd have to beat it to upload it because I don't have stuff like NoClip or any of the stuff that lets you just like upload level due to hardware limitations. But yeah, I could definitely think about it. Yeah, no, like it's not that it's like I want to verify every level I make myself. It's just that, it would be potentially a little bit of a hassle. Um, I don't know. It wouldn't be that much of a hassle. Now that I'm thinking about it, but like the process is a little bit more complicated for me. But like I said, I'm open to letting somebody verify. So if I think I'll let somebody else verify it. You'll be the first one to get an offer. The line about Midas is my favorite line of the song. I'm just gonna text. Hold on. I don't know if I told this story on stream last time I streamed, uh, but I applied for a job at a store. Um, got an email from them saying, "Hey, we're still reviewing your resume and stuff." And I was like, "Okay." I waited like a week and a half, and then I got another email from them, and it was like, "Oh yeah, after some careful consideration, we're not going to hire you." And then 3 days later, I get an email from the store saying, "Hey, we're doing seasonal holiday hiring," and I'm just like, "Oh my god, dude!" Like, I'm gonna have to reapply like immediately after I just got rejected from the store. It's just like come on, this is like you can't make this stuff up, man. Yeah, it was yeah. How's it going, Dan the Devil YouTube? Welcome to chat. Oh, oh, I gotta put that in free cam. Uh, what position is Niwa? Like is it like um is it like a top 500? Because I know Niwa exists. I don't know how difficult it is. uh, but a really fun extreme demon I have progress on is Melon River. Um, Wario's Gold Mine's another good one. I don't know. I'm not the best to ask about extreme demons though. Okay, to be fair, from like all the people who have done like practice runs of Flame Wall that I know have done practice runs and have stated their opinions, Flame Wall is apparently a really fun level, but it is also top three. So, uh, you know, I can't even get 1% on Flame Wall. That level's crazy. Okay, okay. From what I've heard, Kinos is just like not fun at all. I'm gonna be honest. Like Kinos, like if I ever get good enough to be like list demons, I am like I'm probably never gonna go for Kinos solely because of how much like awful things I've heard about the gameplay. I think I'd rather go for Crackhead Circles over Kinos. And the vocals in that song are low-key kind of annoying. So. Dude, Death Moon? Okay, Death Moon, Loki might be top one. I'm not gonna lie. Death Moon might be top one difficulty. I listen. I always wanted to be Death Moon when I was little, playing on my iPad Mini 4, my device of choice. Also, the only device I could play GD on. But I was always trying to be Death Moon because I saw the showcases on YouTube and I was like, this level is so cool and I really want to beat it. But my hardest and my only demon at the time was Lightning Road. I couldn't even beat the Nightmare. Oh, dude, Heartbeat is such a cool level. Yeah, Heartbeat is such a cool level. Like, go for Heartbeat for, like, aura points. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I'm saying not gonna lie a lot, so I'm gonna stop saying not gonna lie. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. Oh yeah, go ahead. I have you friended, Brett. I have you friended on GD, so just shoot me a message. Send me the level ID, the messages, and I can definitely check it out. See how that plays. What's my username on GD? I can friend you. It's just obelisk31, spelled exactly how it's spelled as my YouTube name. Oh yeah, no, I'll check it out on stream in just a moment or two, for sure. This is just a chill stream where I'm building, so yeah, yeah. I want to finish up this UFO section before I do anything else, though. Reminds me of all these. Is Allegiance the one that was on the demon list, or is that the starter extreme? Because I can't remember. Is it Allegiance or Renovant that's the easier one? Because I know Anathema is like top 10 right now. I know that's part of the same series. Okay, Allegiance is starter extreme. I'll make these two clicks more difficult. Collab was saying. I don't know. At some point, I want to build an extreme demon, though. That's on the bucket list. It's definitely on the bucket list. I don't know how hard it is, but I'll see if I can find somebody with some street cred to verify it. Or I might verify it myself if I'm feeling like it. But I'm not the best player. Like I said, my hardest is a medium demon. Hardest is a deep dive. I have yet to beat an actual hard demon. If I could like collab, okay, my dream collab would be with 2003 Devin for like a level building, because I just Devin is like one of my biggest inspirations for like art in general. I love 2003 Devin. That is probably like the dream collab for me. Who's that? Oh, you don't know who 2003 Devin is? Okay, hold on. Let me think. What's a good level I could find an auto of? Oh, Glitter Shoe makes good levels too. Okay, let me actually see if I can pull up. Let me look at 2003 Devin's catalog real quick and see if I can pull up an auto version of a level. A lot of his best levels use not on Newground songs, unfortunately. World War is great. That's like so cool. Devin 2003 is one of his best, but both of those use not on Newground songs. I don't think I'm gonna find any. No, none of these levels will have good auto versions. Yeah. I like a lot of the creators who just like make whatever they want, and just like do cool stuff. Oh, Crazy Man 50, Kermal. Dude. Oh, I wanna beat Black Blizzard someday. I remember when that level came out, I was just like fascinated by it. He just makes cool stuff. I wonder if Kermal will ever drop a new level. Will we ever get the new Kermal level in the big 2025? Or 26, since the year's pretty much over. Yo, that's sick. I couldn't even finish a practice run of Pyromaniac. Way too difficult for me. I will say, hold on, I don't even mean to brag or anything, but I have 45% on Inane Demon. Ooh, this level is sick, by the way. This level is so cool. Hold on. Let me do like, just one run. Just one run on Inane Demon. Just one more run. Come on. Come on. Come on. I gotta get to the drop. I'm not getting to the drop. But this level is super cool. I don't know why I don't have this in the Awesome Demon Stream folder. Yeah, Inane Demon. Kiwi Penguin's probably one of my favorite creators. I want to beat every single Kiwi Penguin level at some point. At least the rated ones. What's up, Dali Studios? Oh no, in Inane Demon, like, okay, so imagine you have to hit like 59 almost frame perfects in like a row. That's basically Inane Demon. My favorite Kermal level. I mean, I mentioned Black Blizzard earlier, but oh god, that's a difficult question to answer because honestly, it's XO. I like XO. I'm gonna be honest. It just executes the 1.0 style so well. Rick Carlson, you did enter my chat last time, proposing maybe I join a collab. I will have to decline. I wish your collab the best. I have so many projects already that I'm working on. Yeah, the EXO song is super good. Yeah, but Inane Demon, Inane Demon is probably going to be my hardest at some point soon. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year. At the start of the year, I'll probably go for it because I'm still working on beating a hard demon, and I want to beat a couple of hard demons before I go for Inane Demon. But before I started this channel, I was just playing casually, and I managed to get like 45% on Inane Demon, and I was just like going crazy because I was like, oh my god, I could actually beat this level. I was so proud of myself. Yeah, but the EXO song is so good. She's in love with the concept. Yeah. Oh yeah, I will check out the level. Like I said, once I finish with the CFO section here, which shouldn't take too much longer, I will check out the level you sent. I actually don't know what my platformer hardest is. Oh, because the GDDL doesn't rank platformer difficulty, so I actually don't know what my platformer hardest is. I I've beaten the platformer hard demon. I've beaten the tower first, but low key, that level's like an easy demon until the very end, in which then it becomes like a hard demon. So I'm inclined to say probably flip swap. No, not flip swap. It's probably this lump of crap level. Let me just let me find it. It's here somewhere. Hold on. It's somewhere in my demon completions. This is probably my hardest. This is the most unbalanced platformer I've ever played in my life. It is so bad. This right here. Many Fun Rooms Away by Koopa-Zoo. Oh, God. Trust me, the rooms were not fun. I mean, some of the rooms are fun, but then some of the rooms are so astronomically not fun that it cancels out all the fun that you had in any fun rooms. This should honestly probably be a hard demon, if I'm gonna be completely honest. That's the difficulty I voted for it. I will play. I'm not gonna download the songs, but like it's like super easy, and then it's like later on it just hits you with the most unbalanced levels. Like some rooms that were ripped straight out of How to Platformer are in here. I swear to God. Some of the rooms can also be a little boring. I'm not gonna play this for. I'll go to like room 30. But it starts out extremely easy. Y'all definitely check out I Wanna Be the G-Dash at some point, for sure. Like a future platformer stream. I don't know where room 16 was. I kind of already forgot. Also, there's a few rooms where if you don't do everything in one loop, you're soft locked unless you restart the room by pressing the restart button. Oh, the orb spam? I don't know, man. I mean, I guess the rooms were intended to be fun. Some of them are designed pretty cool, but like a lot of them don't play very well. Like, look at this. Like, come on, man. That just feels so cheap. But it's not like unbalanced and annoying. That, like, some of the rooms just are kind of iffy. See, look here. You gotta restart the room if you fall down here. Anyways, if you want to see why I hate this so much, you can either play it yourself or wait for my 100 demon ranking video to come out, which you're gonna be waiting for a little while. You know, I'm already out of the level, so let me. 127 399 277 137 Here. Oh, this is one of my favorite Creo songs. The deco is like cluttered, but in like a really cool way. I will say, the visibility, not the greatest, but I do really like the deco here. How long is the stream gone for? So far, I've been live for maybe 30 minutes, 47 minutes. So I'll probably stream for like another 45 minutes, because I'm feeling energized, I guess. I put very short stream in the title just because I wasn't sure if I would be able to stream for too long. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely hit you up when the layout is done. I'm kind of considering maybe just keep it in a little bit more simple here. Is that a little stick man? Oh, what is that in chat? Or is that supposed to be like some... That must be some like lettering from like a foreign textile. Is that what it's called? Textile? My mind is blown. Kablooey. Kaboom. Kapow. Kershbloosh. Okay, here we go. I feel like I could switch up the gameplay a little bit here and have this just be a little bit higher. I can move everything. Oh, I can move everything up, and I think it'll sync to the music a little better. I used to back um, back during the old school days, which is like a year ago. On the school Chromebook, they had like a lot of sites blocked, but one they didn't block was one where you could make your own little like emoticon people, like the like like a little dude flipping over the table, the Lenny face. You could make like pretty much anything. It had like a, I think it was just called Lenny face generator or something like that. It was so cool. I would like always use it. That does sync with the music a bit better. But do I like how that plays? Um, well, I'm not explicitly taking level requests right now. I will take this one. Let me put in um, here. I will check this one out, but I will pin a message. Uh, no more level requests. Um, there we go. Here, let me pin this. I will check out this. I will check out this level that was just requested. Um, but that's it. The rest of the stream will pretty much just be building. I have no clue what is going on right now. I'm gonna turn on practice mode just in case. Honestly, that was actually really cool. That was, was actually really cool. I think if there isn't a way already, and if you didn't plan to make one, be sure to like have a way to skip the cutscene, uh, uh, just so that if like somebody wants to replay the level but not rewatch the cutscene, yeah, I mean that would just be like a little like slice of life, like change or whatever they call it, quality of life change. But yeah, no, that was actually really cool. um, I mean, I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what it'll eventually become. Oh yeah, no, like the gameplay's pretty good. It only does like a couple. So I will say I'm not a big fan of when levels do the. And this isn't like a criticism of the level. This is just like me saying like I don't like it when levels do this. Is when like the like icon goes off screen and then it like appears from like the other half of the screen, that can disorient me a little bit sometimes. But it wasn't too egregious in what I played. So honestly, good job. Yeah, that was very cool. Um, okay. I see the vision. What's my favorite Rob Top level? It's a tie between Electrodynamics and Club Step. I think Electrodynamics just barely edges out Club Step, though. I really like the gameplay in Electrodynamics. Nice. I mean, if you're asking how I've been, things are stressful, but not too bad overall. Okay. I think because the UFO can hit its head on things, I gotta add some spikes that kill you on these. How long is the stream? I mean, the stream's probably gonna go for another 30 minutes. I think. It's like a ghost town here. Ooh. I went to a real ghost town recently. I took a trip up to Mammoth, California, and there's a town called Bodie. They call it. It's kind of like a ghost town, but also kind of sort of not really, because there's also a pretty big tourist attraction there. But I think it's one of those places people would call a ghost town. I didn't see any ghosts, but I did see a really, really cool snake. There was also like a suspicious just pile of money just laying on like a bed that you couldn't reach because it was like barred off with like wired fencing, but and it was like crisp $20 bills, like they were fresh and new. So somebody had like put money on a bed for some reason, like when I don't know. It's like it was like really weird. That sounds scary, but I like snakes. I think snakes are really cool. I used to go to reptile conventions. I'm not the biggest convention goer, but I would go to reptile convention every single year. Eventually, I did stop going to them, but I was just kind of because conventions kind of stopped happening because COVID and stuff. Um, I, my favorite thing to look at were the snakes, but they had bugs and stuff there. They had insects. It was so cool. They had rhinoceros beetles, and they were like fighting in like the little cage, the glass cage thing, dome, whatever you call it. My little brother got into creating Minecraft mods recently. Invasion of the Void. That sounds sick. All right, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Gotta delete all this. Interesting. I I fell into a bit of like a Minecraft video watching phase recently, and I haven't like interacted with anything Minecraft related in roughly around how many years? Few years. That's all you need to know. It's been like a few years. Not a few years. Just a year. And I was so confused when I saw the creaking forest thing, like in the video. I was like, I thought this was like a vanilla Minecraft video. I thought it was a mod. So I haven't really kept up with Minecraft that much. Oh my god. I think if I haul this out, I think I could make this actually look pretty good. It actually looks pretty decent. I will say My biggest criticism of Mojang is the fact that they continue to do the mob vote stuff even with all the controversy. Because clearly people weren't happy. I wasn't happy. I remember I was pissed when the Iceologer didn't win. Because when you do something where it's like, okay, only one mob can win and only one mob will be implemented. Like that kind of like makes it feel like they have these concepts for mods for these mobs. Why don't they just add all of them? Like a simple solution, like maybe have the community give suggestions for mobs. Hey, shoutouts to everybody in Mexico City, dude. I haven't been there. I've been to Colima, but that's about it. Let me think. What would be some good gameplay here? I don't think it's gonna snow over in Arizona. I'm gonna be completely honest. I mean, it rarely snows where I am. In Arizona, it snowed for like 30 days straight last year? That sounds pretty crazy. Arizona is the last place I would expect to have any sort of snow. There we go. Interesting. I think that fixes a couple of issues there. I don't know what gameplay to make with this part of the song with the cube. Maybe I switch it up and instead of the cube, I can do no, not the wave. The wave's gonna come in when the guitar starts. Have a good rest, man. Thanks for stopping by. I think this UFO section's pretty much done. Oh yeah, Swingcopter does exist. I constantly forget that Swingcopter exists. Let me see how the Swingcopter plays in this section. See you later, man. You know what? Maybe a swing copter section wouldn't be the worst thing here. I gotta put it in free mode though. Definitely gotta put it in free mode. I could do something like this. Hold on. Put that there. Then I could put a red pad or orange. Red or orange. I don't actually know what color it is. Maybe if it's sooner. You could put it here. Okay, this actually... this actually might... I might be cooking. Oh my god, that syncs so well to the gameplay. Wait, that's crazy. No, it's insane. Okay, let me just put some placeholder spikes, so I don't lose the pattern. Wait, that's insane, dude. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. I think they gotta be a little bit closer. Dude, the swing copter, great idea. Thank you for that. Yes, I will be decorating this level once the layout's done. This can be a smaller spike, just for... just for consistency's sake. I don't want the gameplay to be too frustrating. Will the level be published? Yeah, once it's done being decorated, it'll be published. For sure. I'll just have all these spikes be small. Just for consistency. Okay. Now I gotta figure out what to do with the flooring. Okay, I'm just gonna do this real quick. And then I'll turn off ignore damage. And see if... see if the gameplay works or not. Oh yeah, this is a song by the Living Tombstone. It's my favorite Living Tombstone song. Do I have a Discord server? Nah. I have one for collabs, but I haven't organized any big collabs yet, so... So yeah, that's honestly, that gameplay's pretty fair. I think these ones will be wonky pillars. I want them all to face the same way, though. Give me a second. Okay. I always bump the F key, and it turns on free move. I hate free move. I might use spider later in the level. I'm not very good at making spider gameplay, so it's questionable whether or not I will or not. Okay, let me make something to connect these. Something like this. Doesn't have to look perfect. Interesting. Very interesting. What about the ball? Oh, I love making ball gameplay. There will definitely be ball gameplay at some point in this level. I know that for sure. Hey, welcome back. Do I have any 2.3 predictions or theories? I do have a prediction. It's never coming out. That's my prediction for 2.3. It's never going to happen. That was a semi-serious kind of prediction because I do feel like it's going to take another year or two at least. For an actual prediction, I think probably maybe a couple more shaders in the editor. Some sort of like way for there to be like platformer daily levels, like daily platformer, something like that. I mean, double jump already exists. I think the UFO is pretty much just a double jump, infinite double jump. 93 years, dude. I'd be over 110 years old. I think I'd definitely be somewhere over 110 years old by the time 2.3 came out. If that calculation is correct, that is crazy. Game mode theories. Oh god, hold on, I gotta think. I don't know if there can be any new game modes. Actually, you know what? It would be cool to see some new platformer exclusive game modes. That would be cool. Because the jetpack is technically platformer exclusive, even though it's kind of just a ship, but modified for platformer. It would be cool to see some new platformer stuff, like maybe something that acts a little similar to the wave button platformer, which I know is a little hard to conceptualize. I don't even have a good picture of it in my head, but like that would be cool to see. Like specifically like classic mode game modes, I can't think of like anything that could be added that would really add much. Teleporter game mode. Yeah, if I made GD, it probably would have a cube. Maybe a Ford F-150 game mode, or some stupid like that. Knowing me, I could not take game development seriously, unfortunately. Like I would add some stupid stuff. Also, if I were in Rob Top's shoes, I would have rated the level Redeemer Mythic. That's another thing that would be different. But you know, that's it's just a small nitpick that makes me a little upset, to be honest. That level got shafted. I'm not over it. I'm not over it. I I I I think like teleport like for platformer would be neat. Kind of like spider is technically like the best you can get for teleport in like classic mode, but like some sort of like teleportation game mode for like, but then again there's already teleport orbs. So like I said earlier, like I feel like it would be hard to add like a new game mode that would actually add like new mechanics that can already be achieved. There, that flows a bit better. Oh, that would be messed up. That would that would also be a little funny though if the last click was just like, dude, I should implement a Helen Keller mode that disables the music and puts a black box over the whole screen. Maybe that's a little messed up. That might be a little messed up of a joke, but like it would be a funny gag. Yeah. But like a level where you have to memorize like certain clicks, something. I don't know. It's an interesting idea. What's that stuff behind the start position? Uh, Here I can do a. Here, I'll turn off ignore damage so that I can do this in one swoop. But it's just start the level. God. Ellipse warnings in the description because I'm playing Geometry Dash. Yeah, that's why it's an obligatory ellipse warning. You know, just in case. Um, it's probably going to be in the description of all of my streams. I just want to be safe about things, you know, just in case if like somebody clicks on my screen, on my stream, and I'm like playing, I don't know, but it's a level that would kill somebody with epilepsy. Let's say I'm playing I Spy with My Little Eye. They can't sue me because I put a warning in the description. You know, that's you know, it's just to be safe, you know. I don't know, because people have gotten sued over having epileptic stuff on like streams, and somebody has like an epilepsy attack. Yeah, that one rare case scenario. But yeah, like people have gotten sued, I'm pretty sure, for like having epileptic stuff on stream with no warning. I just want to avoid that. Because, spoiler alert, I'm broke, as I say, as indicated by the getting rejected from the job application story I told earlier, and then immediately getting an email saying, "Hey, we're hiring." God, I just cannot make that stuff up, dude. Okay, and then right around here, that's when I'm gonna have like a wave section. Did I get hired during the holiday thing? I haven't applied yet. I have to reapply. But, dude, I need a job really bad. You know, because if I don't have work experience, I can't get hired for more jobs. Here's the weird thing: is that a lot of entry-level jobs are like asking for like prior work experience, even though they're called entry-level jobs because like they're jobs people can do with no work experience. But they require you to fill in your work experience in like a required field on like the resume, and it's just like, oh my god, this makes no sense. Also, pro tip: never apply to Target. That was the biggest waste of time I think ever. They make you take this bum ass survey, bro. It was like such a time waster, and then they just like didn't even hire me. I have played Stardust Sanctuary. It's a very good level. I would have preferred to see it one space lower in the Space Colony contest results. Because I would have liked to see Space, I guess, place. Also, I don't know, did I mention this earlier? I may not have, but I am bummed that Kisaragi didn't win. That was my favorite. But pretty much any of like the top 7 entries could have won. Top 8 actually, because I think the Beyond Belial should have gotten Mythic. That's another hot take I have about the Space Colony contest, is that I think the Beyond should have gotten Mythic, because it genuinely has some of the best gameplay out of the entire contest, and it's not even close. Yeah, he's targeting your country anyways. Hey, that's good news for you. You don't have to consider applying to Target. They make you take this survey, and they make you listen to this like there's a virtual tour of the Target workspace system. And in the survey they have you take, it like has you run through different scenarios, and it like gives you like different options of what to do in certain scenarios. And like clearly they were looking for specific answers. Like they're looking for a specific sort of person with how specific these workplace scenarios, what would you do, multiple choice questions were. And clearly, I guess I'm not the kind of person they wanted to hire. I don't know. Dude. You know what sucks? I live in one of the cities with some of the highest sales tax in the country, in the whole United States. For some reason. Like, it's crazy. I don't think it's the highest, but I think it's one of the highest. It's like seven times, like I think it's like 0.7 sales tax, or however sales tax is calculated. Let's see exactly. No, yes, they asked. Okay, they didn't ask like if somebody was like stealing like specific amount, but I recall, if I'm not mistaken, I recall there was a question that was like, if there was somebody causing trouble in the store, what would you do? And it was like, do nothing, keep doing your job, go to like a higher up, like manager or whatever, or tell somebody else to go take care of it. I it was something like that. And like some of the questions were just so stupid because they were like no brainers, but clearly the right answers were clearly the ones a big corporation does not want to see in an employee. They want to see an employee who will answer a certain way, but then act a complete different way in the store. I don't know. It's hard to describe what I mean, but like, I don't know. But like, some of the questions were super specific. Alright, I'm deleting the structure here, and I think I'm just going to have it be, I'm just going to have it be, just some pillars. I can figure out better structuring for it later. Yeah, and I still failed. Yeah, I still failed. Yep. I went around handing in my resume. So I'm a very anxious person when it comes to stuff like getting a job and stuff. It's I have like legitimate crippling anxiety that genuinely has ruined certain aspects of my life. And I went around handing in my resume to like hiring managers, like in stores, and then I just never applied to those stores, and I feel like such an idiot because you have to apply online. You have to apply online for every single job now, which I think is stupid, but it's how it works. And I swear, like, because when you hand in a resume and they take your resume, you hand in a resume, they're like 5 times more likely to hire you. And I never applied online to those places, and I feel like an idiot, bro. Yeah. Huh? Oh, this right here, this. I mean, it kind of looks like a chimney. Yeah. Oh, wait, above the portal? Oh, right here. Yeah, it also kind of looks like it. I thought y'all were talking about this right here, which I could definitely see. This, a little less, but yeah, it does still look like it. Hmm. I think I've done some pretty good parts here. What time is it? All right. Nice. Well, it is. What game mode after swing part? Just a short cue section, and then the wave when this guitar kicks in, the wave section is gonna be here. The ball gameplay will come later. But as the stream title says, very short stream. It did go for a little bit longer than I was expecting. Yeah, maybe not a bunch of quick game changes. But as I'm saying, stream's gone a bit late. It is late for me. I have not eaten dinner. I need to make something and eat something. Even though I am kind of overweight, I still gotta eat. You know, so I'm gonna have to end stream here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Yeah. Have a great rest of your day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is for you. Have a great one and take care. Bye bye.